And welcome back to Comic Frontline, everybody. Brant Feller, aka the Gonzogoose, back with you for another TV Time review. This time I am looking at Community Season 5, Episode 11. This is G.I. Jeff. Now, I normally don't review this show. Obviously, I don't review a lot of TV shows, but this whole episode was based on G.I. Joe. It was animated in the 80s animation style with all the characters and everything, and I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan, as everybody knows, so I had to do a review on this this episode that aired tonight. Just about ended about an hour ago as I'm recording this, so it's very fresh in my mind because I just watched it and everything. As a big G.I. Joe fan, and I watched all the cartoons and everything, I really appreciated the faithfulness to it. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a little bit more mature because it's Community. Come on, and it does very well at making fun of itself and all those little things that once you grow up and you realize, hey, that was kind of cheesy, or that was, kind of ABC special and that kind of stuff. So it made fun of all that stuff, but it still kept the faithfulness to G.I. Joe and what it is. Early on in the episode, I mean, it starts off animated. You don't even start off live action or anything. It starts off animated in the G.I. Joe style, and Jeff's character, Wingman, actually, and this is a minor spoiler, but it happens at the very beginning. It kind of sets everything in motion. He actually kills Destro, and all the Joes are like, what did you do? And they lock them all up. They lock all the community group up, and of course their outfits are outrageous, and it's funny. And Abed plays fourth wall, so he kind of breaks the fourth wall, and he keeps saying Green Dome. It makes Jeff, collapse, Wingman collapse, because it means something to him, that name. And every time he blacks out, we're taken to a kids commercial for G.I. Joe products, and they're new commercials, brand new commercials, but they are made just like they were back then. And so it's hilarious to see the progression of these as it builds up, as the story progresses and the characters change. It changes the whole dynamic of the commercials and everything, and I don't want to give too much away, but it was really fun to see that happen. And of course, this is a fabricated thing, just like the Christmas episode with Abed, where everything became claymation. One of the characters, obviously in this case, it's got to be Jeff, has gone through something, and he's hallucinating, basically dreaming his entire life as a G.I. Joe cartoon, and we learn why by the end of the episode. But it was a lot of fun for me, just seeing that whole the whole treatment of Community as a G.I. Joe cartoon with that classic animation. You had the famous characters, Flint, Duke, Scarlet, Snake Eyes, all of those were in there. You had Cobra Commander and Destro, and Baroness was in there, and the way they kind of mixed up some of the characters. Zartan was in there, and the professor, I can't think of his name right now, but the English professor with the he's an English guy, and he's a professor with the glasses. He was one of the Crimson Guard Commando twins, and they did a funny little thing with that. And I just really appreciate it. Nice throwback to G.I. Joe, and I'm really happy with the episode. I think it couldn't have been done better, and hats off if Hasbro had any involvement in this, if they had to sign off or whatever, hats off to them for being able to not take themselves too seriously, because I mean, obviously they had the product placement with the old toys, and they actually made action figures of Jeff and the Community crew, just like the G.I. Joes. They made specific action figure for those characters. It'd be really cool if eventually they release those as novelty items. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I would give the episode, for me personally, being a big G.I. Joe fan, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. Not quite perfect, and but it's still very, very good. I love this episode. So 4.5 out of 5 for Community Season 5, Episode 11, G.I. Jeff, the G.I. Joe animated special of Community. Love it. Definitely watch it if you're a G.I. Joe fan. I think you'll appreciate it, as long as you don't take it too seriously. So there you go. That's going to wrap up this review. Be sure to check out all the other reviews and all the other videos on this channel, updating almost daily. Check out comicrelated.com and comicfrontline.com, both your #1 source for all your comic news, reviews, podcasts, and so much more. Listen to the Zone 4 podcast each and every Friday right here on Comic Frontline. Next week is our big 5-year anniversary episode, so stay tuned for that. And I think that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.